Modern SEO in the age of AI includes GEO. This is a really important topic to small businesses, those that want to rank on the first page of Google, perhaps in the map pack, the local listings on the first page of Google, and maybe in the search results below that. And so, in this AI age that we're living in, it's really super important to know how AI fits in with SEO. Hello, I'm Alan McNabb with Image Building Media, and I'd like to share a few thoughts with you and share some information on how you use AI with your SEO. All right, so let's get started here. First of all, let's understand the modern SEO landscape. So, unlike the old days of SEO, which I'll talk about a little bit later, today, SEO is an ever evolving ecosystem, and it's been evolving really since it started. And Google has changed their algorithms over and over again so that those who are trying to game the system with black SEO, that they are penalized, and those who are doing their best, doing the right things, keeping up with modern standards, that they are rewarded for that. And so we have to realize that modern SEO is always evolving, and AI is just one more step in the evolution of SEO. And quite honestly, it's been working in this direction for several years now. And finally, with the practical application of AI and AI-driven search results, it's just sort of brought all of this together. So, AI and its impact on search results. AI is no longer some futuristic thing. It's been around since, 1950. Some go back further than that. And as a matter of fact, you think about it, Google and Microsoft Bing, I mean, they've been working for years toward AI powered search results. And as a result, we've seen the algorithms changing over, the last several years to get us pretty much where we're at. So if you've been doing all of those things, keeping up with everything that's been changing, you've been evolving over the last several years, you pretty much have been optimizing for AI anyway. And so the little bit extra you've got to do now that there's things such as the Google Knowledge Panels and things such as that. I mean, you're pretty much already there. But AI has had a great impact on that and has changed all of these things rather dramatically. So, what is generative engine optimization, GEO? Simply, it's the process of optimizing your digital content for AI powered applications. So, previously, we just optimized for search results. Then Google started adding AI to the search results, so we started optimizing for that. Now with ChatGPT, Google Gemini, et cetera, like that, now we have other outputs, other AI powered applications, and so we optimize for that also. That's not unusual. Many, many years ago, we started optimizing for social profiles, Google Business Profile, for a LinkedIn profile to come up in LinkedIn search results. So, this is nothing different. It's just one more step in the evolution with with AI. So, how does GEO differ from the old school SEO? Um, Old school SEO was spammy keywords, spammy content, spammy backlinks. Now that changed several years ago, and those things have not worked for many years. And Google has been moving us in the direction of AI optimized search results. And so GEO is about creating content that's optimized, not only for search engines, but also for AI and for humans. So the key components. of GEO. And by the way, we have a guide, we have an article um, that is about this topic. And this video is just a companion to that. So we go a lot deeper. We go into a lot more detail, and we talk about some additional things in the article. If you're watching on one of the social video sites like YouTube, just in the description, you'll see a link to that. And so if you want to dive in further, go over to our website, Image Building Media, go to our education portal, and there, look at the article that's there. I just wanted to mention that because we're going to go deeper into this. But the basic components of GEO is content, quality content that is relevant. And of course, Google's been moving us this way for quite some time, and this has been an important factor of SEO for some time now. Content that is relevant, and think about going deep rather than going wide. Also, structured data, schema markup. Now, that's been important for several years, but think of it even as being more important because now we've done this also, entity optimization, but even more so, entity optimization, person, place, thing. And so we're optimizing for all of these and putting a priority on the user experience UX. And again, all of these things, this is nothing new. Google has been moving us in this direction for some time. If you've not been doing these components of it, then probably your rankings in search have been going down. Probably the organic search results and organic visits to your website and conversions and sales from that, all of that's been going down because this has just been standard SEO now for several years. All right, so how do the mechanics work? Understanding the mechanics. Once we can understand the mechanics, then we can apply this. So, the SEO, GEO, is about aligning your content with how generative AI models think and operate. So we need to understand how do they work, and then we can align our content accordingly. All right, number one, uh, do your research and analysis. And um, this has always been how we do SEO. We've got tools to do the research, to do the analysis. And typically, if I just try to guess, I'm at least 50% wrong. And so you take the tools, do the research, do the analysis, and we want to look at content structure, keyword strategies, and competitive analysis. So we look at the companies that have already figured this out. They're already doing a good job. We see what are they doing? What kind of content do they have on there? How are they structuring that content? How much content do they have? What is the length and the depth of their content? How are they doing keywords? What keywords are they using? How are they using those keywords? And we learn from those who are already doing a good job at it. I tell our clients that we don't want to invent the wheel for starting out. We don't want to invent the wheel. We want to learn what the wheel is and what the people on the wheel are doing, and we want to get on the wheel. It takes a great deal of resources, finances, and time to figure all that out. And the businesses that have already figured it out, let's learn from them, and then we know what to do. And once we're good at that and we're competitive, then we can go beyond that. So research and analysis, very, very, very important, but something that small businesses often overlook. Next is content quality and relevance. So Now we know what to do. And now we're going to start working on our content because content is king. I can't remember, oh man, over a decade and a half ago, probably 20 years ago. Yeah, that was a big saying. Content is king. And that has not changed. Over the last almost 30 years, the companies, the people who have lived by that motto, content is king, they have excelled in search rankings. Um, con Contextual accuracy, semantic relevance. So content that is high quality, that it is uh, that is relevant, and semantic relevance, that the words that are used in the body of work, the content, are relative. It's not like just, the old school, old days, throwing and stuffing keywords in there. And, stuff sounded weird and it sounded crazy. And anyone who tried to read it, they were just that, you couldn't read it. It didn't sound good. It wasn't enjoyable. It was just like almost a bunch of gobbledygook. No more. So the content's got to be relevant. The context, semantic context, and also using multimedia. Now again, Google's already taken us through this. If you're not already doing this, then you're behind the ball because Google's already moved us in this direction, probably before they were displaying any AI powered results. I mean, they'd already moved us in this direction. Thirdly, again, this hadn't changed either, is content promotion and distribution. Email, SMS marketing, social media, all those type of things. If you create some content and you've got it on your website, it can be the best content in the world. But if nobody knows it exists, then what good does it do? So getting it out there, getting it in the hands of people, letting them share it, and that also indirectly is going to be sending signals to the search engines, and then it's going to even improve that and help all of that to get out. Number four, again, we've done this for years. This is nothing new. Brand authority and credibility. For the um, writers, for the producers of the content to have authority, for the brand to have authority and to be credible. It's like if a website has articles and videos on how to do brain surgery, but the people writing this and making the videos aren't brain surgeons. How credible is that? And Google, especially with AI, Google knows more than it ever knew. And so the authority of the content being produced, the background of the people who are producing the content, the background of the brand and the credibility is all very important, and it has been for years. So if you're not already doing this, you're way behind. Before AI search results, ever came out, you're way behind on this. Number five, don't forget technical SEO. All the technical SEO, optimize HTML tags, mobile optimization, site speed, security. It goes back for years that this is important. And if you weren't doing this a few years ago, then your SEO has been nowhere for a while. So, this has just been like building us up to where AI now is taking us. Number six, experimentation and iteration. So again, AI is changing things, the AI part of things, changing things drastically, changing things very quickly. And 2025, for at least probably the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to be seeing rapid changes. But 2025 is going to be some really big changes because the capability of AI is going to enter into a new era in 2025. And so continue to stay on top of what's happening, what we need to do, what changes we need to make, experiment what's working, what's not working, the content that's ranking, the content that's ranking longer, and then rinse and repeat as you find the things that are working. So why is GEO important to modern SEO? GEO is the method by which your company and your content are discovered across AI-powered channels. That includes Google search results, Bing search results, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, just the list goes on and on and on and on. And so optimizing for those, and again, it's just like we've always done for SEO. You've got website optimization, you've got social profile optimization so that you're found someone's doing a search on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. They find you there or they find your product there, just like if they're searching Google and they find your website there. So this is nothing new. Now we've just got another piece to optimize for, and that is AI. Okay, so number one, the benefits of doing this. Um, there is more visibility. So, as there are more opportunities to be seen, when you're optimized to be seen with those opportunities, you have more visibility. And all of these things sort of play off of each other. So, like if you go to ChatGPT and you're asking a question or you have it write something and it's going to give you the sources, and the sources are going to be the same pages that Google is going to index and is going to be in the Google index. And so these all play off together and they help one another. Just like being optimized for LinkedIn and someone searches in LinkedIn and they find you there, and then they start liking and commenting and they start coming to your articles and watching your videos, et cetera, like that. All of that indirectly helps your Google ranking. And so all these things, it's always been this way. All these things play together. And so it's going to enhance your visibility. Number two, it's going to improve your user engagement. That as you're optimized for AI, GEO, then it's going to make your website, it's going to make your content better. And it's more of what people want. And so it's going to reduce your bounce rate. It's going to increase your conversions. It's going to boost your social sharings. And as you have more and more people organically or through social media come to your website, they stay there longer, they look at more stuff, they come more often. The result of that should imp as it improves your conversion, should improve your sales, and that's what it's all about. And if it doesn't do that, what is it doing that's a benefit? In the end, it's got to contribute to the bottom line. Number three, future proofing your SEO. And it's always been like this. The companies that are above board and forthright and trying their best to do the right things, those companies, when Google changes its algorithm, those companies excel in search rankings. Those who try to game the system, who are the black hat SEO that try to do something to get a short term gain or a short time boost, and they are working around and not abiding by the rules, black hat, they always get penalized. And they'll get penalized. The website's penalized. It takes a great deal of money, resources, and time to erase all of that and get back, if it's even possible to get back. We've seen it over and over. Those that do it right don't try to cheat or game the system, but are doing their best to provide the best experience. Content is king, always has been. They always excel. And there's an algorithm change. You see these sites getting hit, and the ones that are staying true and honest and they are evolving, they're always rewarded, always rewarded. Number four, excuse me, rather, how to optimize for modern SEO. So here it's going to be a little bit of a repeat, but not much. We're going to take this knowledge that we have. Now, how does it work? We're going to apply it now. So, how to optimize for the modern SEO? Number one, leveraging AI for keyword research and content optimization. So AI, of course, it's in everything. If you use Grammarly, it's there. If you use Google Analytics, it's there. Just about everything you use, if it's software, it's there. If you've got a half decent CRM of any kind, it's all over the place. So AI also is in the tools that are helping us to do our research. So use those tools. Use the AI powered keyword tools. Use them to do your research. Use them for content optimization. And most importantly, use your expertise and your judgment. This is where a lot of businesses and people fail. They say, oh, yeah, AI will write an article. Well, they have AI write it. Well, it's AI written. And Google knows it's AI written. It's not you. You've not written that. Use your expertise and your judgment. And that's where you're going to excel. You're you're the expert. You are the one that's credible. You are the brand. And so use that. And when you do, yeah, use AI to help. But when you do that to create your content, original, engaging, expert content, you're going to excel. Number two, combining semantic relevance with keyword strategies. So AI is all about natural language, large language models. And so one of the best things that's come out of all of this is that people can use normal everyday language with their searching, with looking for things, whatever it is. And now, as a content producer, then we speak in their same language. I mean, that's like sales 101. So if you've got a prospect and he calls something XYZ, when you talk to that prospect, you call it XYZ. That's what they understand. You don't go call it something else that they don't know what you're talking about. And so the same thing. So it's got our content to be more of a natural language. And so to be semantic, again, the whole piece of content is relative. We're not stuffing keywords, not stuffing phrases, not trying to get in buzzwords, none of that. It is all relative and it all makes sense and it all is holistic and helps the whole. So, as a result of that, focus on topics and not keywords. And what we do, we focus on the topic, we focus on the content. And as an afterthought, we come back around and say, is there anywhere we can get any keyword advantages? And we're not going to rewrite content. We're not going to change content. We may occasionally change a little word or something, or we may use a synonym. So, but we would never degrade the content just to get a keyword in there. That's number two. Number three, optimize content structure for search engines, humans, and AI. Use subheadings and headings, use bullet points and lists, use visuals and multimedia. And so, again, if you've not been doing this for a while, you're behind. This has just been standard SEO. So headings and subheadings, title is an H1 tag. The major headings within the piece are H2 tags. Under each H2, you could have an H3, maybe sometimes an H4. So then the search engine can go and totally understand how all of this fits together. Bullet, bullet points and lists, they're great, but AI can sometimes, I mean, it'll write a whole article. It's just list after list after list after list after list. Now, there's nothing wrong with listicles. And sometimes when you're trying to get a lot of content in a short area, that's great. But you don't want to have that all the time. And so optimizing for search engines and AI, and most importantly, humans, because that's what search engines and AI really want to know. Are you optimized for humans? Number four, measure, analyze, measure and analyze your performance. So, and this has always been true with SEO. Uh, Now we're going to add the AI metrics into it. And so we've got all of the regular SEO metrics, and now we want to add in the AI metrics as well. And so again, GEO, optimizing for AI, it's just a component of, it is a subset of greater SEO. And just like we've always looked at the metrics with SEO, we also now, when we do that, we look at the metrics for AI as well, user engagement, AI specific metrics, et cetera, like that. For example, appearing in knowledge panels and things such as that. So the future of GEO and AI powered search, again, especially 2025, when we have now, we're going to have begin in 2025 to have agents so that AI just doesn't respond to a question, or AI doesn't like, if you want it to write an article, but AI actually does stuff. And so we're going to see much more of that, and we have to be doing the things for that. So, what number one, conversational search. Be optimizing for conversational search. So this is going to focus on our long tail keywords, and it's going to be conversational keywords, hyper personalization, segmentation, dealing with a specific audience, and questions and answers. And again, Google's been pushing us this way for a while. Google loves FAQs, and you'll look at the good articles that are out there. They've got FAQs at the bottom. They probably got key takeaways at the top. They've probably got a table of contents in there. And this has just become basic SEO. Conversational part is what we've been working on more than anything. Multimodal used to be type on a computer desk, type on a phone, you get search results, click on a link. Well, that's going to be expanded. So there's going to be augmented reality, immersive experiences. And so now we're going to have to create for all of those as well and optimize as those are going to be coming up in perhaps search results, but certainly in some AI powered applications, they'll be coming up. Number three, search intent. And this is what AI is really, really good at. And again, this is nothing new. Pre predictive AI using taking language to predict has been around for a long time. In CRMs, it's been around, and other things. Emotional search as well. That's going to be coming up, and that's going to be something that's new. And the action-oriented search as well. Number four, the importance of ethical AI. Maybe one of the greatest things with having AI and with all of this is now Google, Bing, and the others, they all know a lot more than they ever knew. I was using Gemini 2.0 experiment, no, 1.5 research. And I had it do some research, asked a question. It took maybe, I don't know, 5, 6 minutes or something. And it reviewed over 500 websites and went through all of them that it reviewed to come and then give me this answer. Google, Bing, and all these, they know more than they ever knew. They have a better idea as to who is being truthful and who is trying to be deceptive. And so it's more important than ever when we have content that we're not slanting it one way or the other, because that's not going to rank. We need to be honest and forthright and not biased. to be transparent, and to be ethical. And so that might be one of the greatest things. But AI, is it perfect? No. Is it they're still working on it, trying to perfect? Yes. But already we use it as a fact checker. It's one of the best fact checkers that you can use, and it's fast. And it says this. Now you're going to go and you're going to look at this and you're going to review this. But still, it is awesome. And so Google knows more than it's ever known. And so to be ethical and upright is super important. So modern SEO in the age of AI includes GEO, just another component of SEO. So if you're a small business out there, you've been doing everything you should be doing, SEO. You're probably on the first page of Google. You're probably on the first page on the map pack. You're probably down below that also on the first page of Google. And now Google's been moving us, all of us, in this direction. And we just have a little bit more to add to it. And as this year progresses, I'm sure there's going to be more. So stay vigilant, be watching, stay attuned, and evolve as those things change. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful for you. My name is Alan McNabb with Image Building Media. Thanks for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Thank you.